The jungle had become a prison. Towering trees blocked satellite signals, thick vines swallowed every path, and the sound of distant thunder mixed with the whispers of danger hidden beneath the green canopy. A 6-member Navy SEAL reconnaissance team had entered the valley 48 hours earlier to rescue a group of humanitarian researchers trapped behind enemy lines. Their mission had gone perfectly until an unexpected ambush surrounded them from every direction. Ammunition was running low, communications had almost completely failed, and every escape route had been sealed. Hidden beneath broken branches and soaked camouflage, Lieutenant Carter held the damaged radio close to his mouth and whispered just 2 words, "Send help." The weak signal disappeared into the storm, and silence answered back. The team prepared for what they believed would be their final stand. Unknown to them, hundreds of meters away on a rocky cliff overlooking the valley, a lone sniper had intercepted the broken transmission. Her call sign was Ghost Raven, an elite long-range marksman known only to a handful of commanders. She had been operating alone for 3 days, gathering intelligence on the hostile force without revealing her position. Through her high-powered scope, she watched the entire battlefield unfold like a giant map. She could see the trapped SEALs. She could see the enemy slowly closing in. Most importantly, she could see an opportunity. The rain intensified, covering every sound except the distant crack of thunder. Ghost Raven remained completely motionless, waiting for the perfect moment. She knew one rushed decision could expose her location and doom everyone below. As the hostile fighters regrouped near the river crossing, she exhaled slowly and made her first precise shot. Not at a person, but at a mounted communications relay that coordinated their movements. Sparks flew, radios fell silent, and confusion spread through the hostile force. Without centralized communication, their carefully planned attack began to unravel. Using the distraction, Ghost Raven continued disabling critical equipment and carefully targeting only those who posed an immediate threat to the trapped rescue team. One by one, 25 hostile combatants were taken out of the fight through precision, surprise, and superior positioning rather than reckless aggression. To the SEALs below, it seemed as though invisible lightning was striking from the jungle itself. Every few seconds another threat disappeared, another firing position fell silent, another escape route opened. Lieutenant Carter looked toward the cliffs but saw nothing except rain and mist. "Whoever you are," he whispered, "keep going." Ghost Raven never answered. Instead, she shifted positions after every shot. Crawling through mud, roots, and thick vegetation with years of disciplined training guiding every movement. Enemy scouts searched desperately for the hidden sniper, but every location they investigated had already been abandoned. The jungle itself seemed to protect her. Minutes later, Carter received a brief encrypted transmission. "Move north. 30 meters. Dry riverbed." Trusting the mysterious voice, the SEAL team guided the rescued researchers through the indicated route while Ghost Raven continued creating diversions far behind them. Explosions echoed in distant hills as abandoned fuel supplies ignited, drawing the remaining hostile fighters away from the evacuation corridor. Above the clouds, rescue helicopters finally broke through the storm and descended into the valley. Smoke markers appeared exactly where Ghost Raven instructed, allowing the pilots to land safely despite the terrible weather. The researchers boarded first, followed by the exhausted SEAL team. Lieutenant Carter scanned the cliffs one final time, hoping to thank the mysterious sniper who had changed everything, but the ridge was empty. Only a set of faint footprints disappeared into the jungle before vanishing beneath the falling rain. Back at headquarters, the mission report listed every rescued civilian, every recovered document, and every member of the SEAL team safely returned home. Under the section marked Supporting Personnel, there was only one classified entry, callsign Ghost Raven. Status unknown. Location unknown. Mission outcome, success. Years later, the rescued researchers would remember the helicopters, the storm, and the impossible escape, but the SEALs remembered something else entirely. 2 whispered words carried into the darkness: "Send help," and the unseen guardian who answered without ever asking for recognition.